How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. Even though the anti-gun politicians have tried and tried to ban so-called assault weapons, they've tried passing assault weapons bans in Congress. You have certain states trying to ban weapons or carrying of weapons by saying it's a public health crisis. So if they can't pass an assault weapons ban, what's the next best thing? Is to get rid of the ammunition that is used in those firearms. When the New York Times ran its hit piece on the Lake City ammunition plant a couple of months ago, it was easy to see it was an opening salvo in a new attack on our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. And there seems to be some type of a pattern. A major media outlet uncovers something that they say is a problem, and then anti-gun politicians and gun control groups start demanding action to be taken. The first response from gun control politicians came just a few days later, when several members of Congress penned a letter to the Secretary of Army demanding answers about why a civilian contractor is running the operations and why it's allowed to sell some of the ammunition it produces on the civilian market. But all the bitching, moaning, and complaining didn't have the public impact the anti-gunners were hoping for. So now round two is underway. This time it's your friend and mine, New York Attorney General Letitia James, and 19 of her Democrat colleagues who are asking questions. But they're not asking questions of the Army, but of the White House Office for Gun Violence Prevention. James and the other AGs sent a press release masquerading as a letter to the director of the office to express concerns about recent reports that billions of rounds of military-grade ammunition manufactured at the Lake City Army ammunition plant have been sold on the commercial market. But it sounds like their big issue is that the 5.56 ammunition and the guns that are chambered to shoot that caliber are available in gun shops across the country. Ammunition in Lake City is manufactured for military use and does not belong in our communities. Federal courts have repeatedly noted the military nature of the 5.56 millimeter rounds, which are used in military-issued rifles, such as the M16. Military-style weapons and the ammunition, specifically manufactured for them, should be limited to military use. Even if military-grade ammunition were appropriate for civilian market, its sale to private parties should not be subsidized by taxpayer dollars. And that's part of the letter that Attorney General James and the others sent to the White House. But actually, it's the other way around. The reason why Olin Winchester and the Defense Department worked out an agreement allowing the company to sell ammunition produced at Lake City is to ensure that they can keep the production lines moving. So when the military needs more rounds of ammunition, the factory doesn't have to suddenly hire and train a huge group of new workers to keep the ammunition flowing. If the terms of the contract changed and commercial sales were forbidden going forward, the cost of supplying the military with Lake City ammo would increase. It would also put a crimp in the commercial market. And of course, that's what the gun control lobby is aiming for. Their letter also said, in the short term, we ask your office to investigate the contracting and manufacturing practices that led to so many billions of military-grade rounds being sold to our communities, and to issue a public report with recommendations of how to end the diversion of military ammunition into the civilian market. In long term, we ask the White House to ensure that future production contracts prohibit the sale of military weapons and ammunition to civilians. I would say for right now, has some other pressing issues they have to deal with. One is the DoD debacle involving Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. But it could work to their advantage. They could use it as a distraction, even if we don't see an immediate response from Biden's gun control office. Don't expect this manufactured controversy to go away anytime soon. Gun control is going to play a big role in Biden's re-election campaign, and it's suspected he'll make Lake City sales to commercial market an issue at some point on the campaign trail. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts on today's video in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you just wanted to help the channel and help it grow, and all you have to do is just take a few seconds of your time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications, I really would appreciate it. And I invite everybody to come on back and watch my next video.